In this video, we will continue to show you how to configure Screaming Frog so that it can collect the data you need. Let's begin with the robots.txt and what crawl results you can achieve by using this configuration. In total, this configuration has only 3 parameters. The first parameter lets you respect the robots.txt file, but also to choose whether to show internal or external URLs blocked in robots.txt. The first checkbox lets you look at the internal URLs blocked in robots.txt, which will be displayed in the Internal tab, with response code 0 and status blocked by robots.txt. To hide these URLs in the interface, you can simply uncheck the box. The second checkbox shows the external URLs blocked in the robots.txt file. The second parameter of this option lets you ignore the robots.txt file altogether. The spider will not crawl the site if indexing is disabled in robots.txt. This option allows you to ignore this protocol. Finally, you can also choose to ignore robots.txt but still see various reports, while ignoring the directives that the robots file provides for search engines. The spider will not crawl the site if indexing is disabled in robots.txt. This option allows you to ignore this protocol. The content configuration lets us configure 3 types of content: area, duplicates, and spelling and grammar. All of them are related to filtering content duplicates on your site through various means and based on different filters such as the HTML tags, classes, and IDs. By excluding various elements of the site, you help the spider conduct a more focused analysis of duplicates. For example, the nav and footer tags are excluded by default, since these HTML elements usually contain boilerplate text that doesn't require your attention as a webmaster. The URL rewriting feature is used to remove Google Analytics trackers and other analysis elements from crawling, while other parameters let you rewrite website domains. The CDNs configuration is commonly used to make certain elements of a website count as internal. For example, your site might have multiple subdomains, which, for the sake of convenience, should be considered a regular section of the website. The include-exclude configuration allows you to specify which URLs to crawl or exclude from analysis via regular expressions. In most cases, these tabs are needed when it is impossible to check the entire site due to its size. In this case, the check is performed section by section depending on what exactly you need to exclude. For example, many e-commerce websites like to generate duplicates from such pages as the cart page and the favorites page. Consequently, the include option narrows down the crawl to the regular expression written in the text box. The speed configuration controls the crawl speed of the SEO spider. The max threads parameter specifies the number of simultaneous connections. The larger the value, the faster the scanning speed. Usually, we prefer to leave this parameter untouched. However, we do reduce it if the server starts to give a 503 code during scanning. You also have to keep in mind that the larger this parameter, the higher the probability that the spider will overload the server and the response speed will decrease. The max URL parameter is responsible for the number of URLs scanned per second. Use it in cases when a website is hosted by a weak server. Screaming Frog also has built-in agent settings for Googlebot, Googlebot Mobile, etc. Additionally, you can configure your own user agent. We recommend using this setting when comparing the desktop and mobile versions of the site. The custom search settings, via using regular expressions, find the required sections of a website's code. Pages found by the specified parameters are displayed in the corresponding Custom tab. When using custom search configuration, you should also keep in mind the following 3 things. If you do not use JavaScript rendering mode, then custom search checks only the source HTML code. The second thing is that custom search is case insensitive. And the third is that in order for the settings not to be lost, they must be saved before restarting the program. You can do this by saving the current configuration as default. You can also clear whatever configuration you have by clicking the Clear Default Configuration button.